Hey bitch, good morning. It's Tuesday, July 28th. We're almost out of this hellscape. This is the second week from hell when the heat has been so fucking unbearable that your light bill don't go off and everyone feels like everyone hates Chris Dad. And last night before I went to bed, I was watching a lot of things about like political and blah 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 because as I go through this journey of self-healing, I realize that political environment can have a lot to do with your mental status. I'm sorry, I'm putting my shoes on. And when I mean a lot to do with your mental status, I mean a lot. I love staying up to date with current events because if I don't, I feel like I'm out of the loop. I'm not so much worried about trends. I'm more worried about financial trends. I'm not so worried about quiet at the creek that I'm worried about quiet on my stocks or the stock market or inflation or gas prices or what's going on in our local tent city. Things like that. Things like that. I guess not because I'm empathetic, it's because I like knowledge and I like to be aware of what's going on around me can really affect your mental status. So, my opinion, my unprofessional opinion, if stuff like that happens, start to volunteer. I'm about to look for places to volunteer at. I'm about to start looking for place to donate clothes that I don't wear, my mom's clothes, heavy set. I don't know if it's easier or it's harder for them to find heavy set clothes, but I'm about to plus size people clothes, but I'm about to donate a whole lot of them. And when you donate, it's like a double-edged sword. You feel good and you did something good for other people. You know what I mean? So it can help rejuvenate yourself. It can help you feel better about what's going on in the world because you actually pitched in. You're not being part of the problem, you're actually being part of the solution. So why don't you try it? I remember while growing up, in the 80s, I don't know if y'all people are old enough, but I remember I don't think my mom said it, but I think it was something that was just out in the ether, out there in the atmosphere, when they said if you were born black, you were already born with a strike against you. And if you're born as a woman, you were born with 2 strikes against you. So, because they're like, well, if you're born black man, at least you're a man. You know what I mean? But if you're born a black woman, you are basically at the bottom of the pole. And you're born with 2 strikes against you, and you have to be 10 times better than anyone else in the room. And growing up through life, I felt that way. There have been many times I had to make space for myself in the rooms. And I think just as the years gone by, sometimes you get kind of tired. You get kind of tired of fighting that fight. You get kind of tired of trying to make space in the room, trying to prove that you're worth being in the room. And I think some of that has to do with my mental status as well, because you just want to fucking work. Like, I switch code so much at work. It's unbelievable. I'm switch coding right now. I do talk like this, but I cuss. When I start cussing and the cuss words start flying, that's how I really talk. I even kind of lower my voice because, well, it's too early in the morning. It's too damn early. My voice doesn't work at normal capacity till like 2 hours from now. I can't stand my voice this early in the morning. But it's crazy how these things, like now that I'm going through this, once again, mirror work, or now that I'm going through the self-improvement, trying to find out what are my triggers, those are one of my triggers. Having been told that I was already born with 2 strikes against me, meaning that I already have to work 2 times as hard. I have to work harder than the man. I have to work harder than the black man. And that's crazy, isn't it? Like, I don't know if that mentality still exists. I don't know if people are still even saying that. But that is something wild to be digested and told as a child, that you are already born with 2 strikes against you. I can't even. So I can't even mentally wrap that stuff around. I can't. My brain is just not even allowing me to soak that in. And like I said, for a long time, I felt that fight. I felt like if I wanted anything, if I wanted everything, if I wanted to just to go to summer camp and someone said no, I was like, fuck that. I'm going to go to summer camp. I would find a way to go to summer camp. Well, why can't I? I remember, it's just so many things that I remember I had to fight for. I remember when I was in high school, I got a letter sent home saying that I had a 75% chance of being a statistic and not graduating because the people in my neighborhood or because of where I lived. Isn't that crazy? I'm a junior in high school. And they're like, yeah, you may not graduate, even though, you have a 4.0 average, or I think out of 1,000, I was 500, top 50, 75, 50% of my class. They were saying the statistics of me graduating was low. So what do I have to do? I had to graduate. I had to stun on them hoes. You ain't gonna tell me I ain't gonna graduate. So it's so, and I think just after the years or over the years of just fighting and getting what I think I deserve, sometimes you get tired. Sometimes the fight is tiring. You don't want to fight that much. Like, I'm tired, boss. Like, can I lay down? Can someone fight this fight fucking for me? Like, why am I going fisticuffs every time I want fucking something? And you just kind of be like, fuck it. If I can't get it, I can't get it. I'm tired of fighting. I'm laying down this pickaxe. I'm laying down this. I'm just tired, boss. I need a break. I need a break. And I think that's what I've been doing this past couple weeks. I've just been taking a fucking break. But now it's time to get back on this horse. It's time to get up, boss man. It's time for me to get up. I gotta get back to work. I gotta put some work in. And for all y'all, I don't know how I like this camera angle. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I can probably make it shorter than this. I think this is as short as it go, and I think I'm gonna have to put it back like this so it can be normal. I don't know, y'all get to see the tatas. I look like I'm heavily endowed. Don't let that lie to you. I mean, I got some, but girl, it looks like I don't have a table worth. I'm letting you know right now. I have some to put on the table, but I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a terrific Tuesday. I hope you reach all your goals. I hope that you told yourself that you loved yourself this morning. I hope you told yourself that you are worth love, that you're easy to love, that you're open to change and you're accepted to change. I hope you told yourself that you are sorry for not giving up on yourself. But I hope you say you're sorry for being rough on yourself, not giving yourself grace, not giving yourself time, not grieving properly, because that's my problem. A lot of times whenever grief happens, I just throw myself in another project and just avoid it at all costs. But I hope you're learning how to grieve properly. I hope that you let anger go, because anger isn't helping you, and we'll talk about anger later. Have a wonderful day, baby. Bye.